What's the nicest thing you've seen a gang do? My mom was a 6th grade teacher in one of the toughest neighborhoods in Compton. In one of her classes, she had a group of boys who came from very poor families. During lunch, they'd draw pictures of fancy, exotic cars. My mom would always tell them how good they were at it, and they promised her that if they ever got a car, she'd be the first person they'd take for a ride. Years later, on a random day, my mom was heading home after finishing a long day of teaching. As she walked to her car, she noticed a shady group of guys leaning against a car, staring at her. Nervous, she tried to ignore them, but as she reached her car, they started walking toward her. She saw they were all dressed like gang members and had weapons. One of the guys said, "Mrs., we're here to take you for a ride." She was terrified, thinking they were about to kidnap her, and reached for her pepper spray. But just then, one of them calmed her down and said they were the same boys she had taught years ago. After that, they took her to a fancy restaurant in their Cadillac and paid for her meal.